The next topic is function of a function. To calculate the function of a function, we generally apply the chain rule. Let us first discuss what is function of a function. Till now what we have done is that y is a function of x. So y is a function of x. It is a very simple sort of a equation. If instead of this, if I say that y is a function of u and this u is further a function of x, so it will be called function of a function. Y is a function of a variable u and u is further a variable of x. So u is a function of x. So here you can all understand that ultimately y is a function of x only, but we have to go by a chain method. Directly we cannot say that y is a function of x. We can say y is a function of u, which is further a function of x. So here we generally apply the chain rule. Now the chain rule is same, we have to take derivative of y, but here derivative will be first we will take derivative with respect to u and then we will take u's derivative with respect to x. So ultimately you can see these u will be deleted and that will be dy upon dx, but we have to go by a chain only. Now if instead of one variable being the function of other, there can be many also. So if in case there are more than such factors that are variables of each other, in that case dy, for example that variable is u only, into du, maybe there is third variable t and it can be dt upon dx. Here if you will look at the things, dt can be cancelled, du can be cancelled, ultimately it will be dy upon dx. So this is applicable when, for example, we said y is a function of u and further we can say u is a function of x. And here we can say first y is a function of u, then we can say u is a function of t and further t is a function of x. So here we just create the chain and ultimately we are reaching at the same conclusion, that is dy upon dx. So why we apply the chain rule is that it easy downs our calculation. In case of typical questions, you will see with the help of this chain rule, we will be able to solve the questions very easily. Now let us see the practical examples. Now this is a practical question. Here I will show you how you can solve it in a simple manner and how it can be solved with the help of a chain rule. First of all, whatever you have learned till now, what we generally do, we put any function is equals to y, and from here if I have to take derivative of y with respect to x, so what you have seen is power comes in front. So here if power has come in front, it will be 4x square minus 3x plus 3 and 1 will be reduced, it will be 7, and again d upon dx of inside thing. So I can write it in the next line, or I can continue also here. If we write d upon dx of internal thing, that is dx square minus 3x plus 3. So this will be our final answer, right? So but if I want to solve this question with the help of chain rule, now let us see how I can solve this question. Same answer will be coming with the help of chain rule also. But here we will have to learn the chain rule because in some questions solving the sums like this is not possible or it is very typical. So there you have to apply the chain rule. Now what you have to do in the chain rule, let u is equals to 4x square minus 3x plus 3. Whatever is internal given to you or whatever you can say is quite simple. So you can assume that to be equal to u. So every time you will have to just take one entire element and you will put that is equal to u. So now if I want to take the derivative of u, on the right hand side there is x, it will be d upon dx of u. Because here instead of y, it is now u is there. So if I take the derivative, you all know that there is plus minus, so we take the individual derivatives. So it will be 8x minus 3. Now if this entire is u, then what is y? Y is u's power 8. This entire we have let to be equal to u, so y is u's power 8. So if we have to take derivative here, it will be dy upon du, because y is on the left hand side and u, with respect to u, we are taking the derivative. So this power will come further, u and power will be 7. So finally now we will apply the chain rule. What was the chain rule? Just now you have seen the formula for chain rule. Dy upon dx is equals to dy upon du into du upon dx. So this formula we have seen. Now let us put up these values in the formula. So if we put the values in this formula, so our formula is dy upon dx. That is the final answer that we want. Dy upon du. This is dy upon du. We have just calculated. So it is 8u7 multiplied by du upon dx. This is du upon dx. That is 8x minus 3. Right? So now u we have assumed. So we cannot solve. Just give the answer in the u form. We will have to put the value of u here. U is this, what we have assumed. So it is 4x square minus 3x plus 3, and here 8x minus 3. So if you will match that, the first answer that we just calculated and this answer is going to be same. Now this is another question. This also we can help solve with the help of a chain rule. Now directly I'll be applying the chain rule over here. So before solving the question, to easy down our calculation, what we can do is we can just delete this cube root and we can divide, keep the power of the entire question as 1 by 3, because here is 3. If square root is there, we put half. If this cube root is there, we put 1 by 3. If here 4 will be written, we will write 1 by 4 according to the mathematical rules. So now this has become a simple question. Now let us start with the chain rule. As we have done in the previous question, let u will be entire this 8 power 4, 3, 2, x and 1. So now if we take the derivative, that will be du upon dx. Its derivative is 4x cube minus 3x square minus 2x minus 1. So it will become the derivative. Now if this entire is u, so what is y? Y is u's power 1 by 3. So if you want to take the derivative over here, it will be dy upon du. This power will come forward, u, and its power will be 1 by 3 minus 1. So it is 1 by 3 minus 1 is minus 2 by 3, or we can write 1 by 3, u will come below 2 by 3. So I hope this much is clear. Now directly we have got this dy upon du and du upon dx. Now we can apply the chain rule over here. Now the formula of the chain rule you have just seen. In case of there are two functions, then the formula is dy upon dx, that is dy upon du into du upon dx. Now let's put up the values. Dy upon du, if you look at your question, this was dy upon du. So let us fill the value 1 upon 3, u is below 2 by 3. So this value we have put. Next is du upon dx. So this is du upon dx. So filling this is 4x cube minus 3x square minus 2x minus 1. So we cannot just show the answer in the u form. Whatever was the u we assumed, just put that here. So x power 4 minus x power 3 x square minus x minus 1 power 2 by 3. Just we have put the value of u over here multiplied by this has left. So 4x cube minus 3x square minus 2x minus 1. So this will be your final answer. Or we can write this also, because this can be multiplied by 1. So 4x cube minus 3x square minus 2x1 minus 2x minus 1, and below is the same that we have written above. So this is how, with the help of chain rule, you can solve the question quite easily.